Every Christmas, 70 million of these plants appear in homes across America. But stay until the end, because the story of how this Mexican flower became a holiday icon involves an obsessed diplomat, secret greenhouses, and a name that changed everything. It's December 1828. An American diplomat, Joel Roberts Poinsett, is walking through the hillsides near Taxco, Mexico. He's supposed to be focused on politics, negotiations, and treaties. But Joel has a secret passion that has nothing to do with diplomacy. He's obsessed with plants. And right now, his eyes lock onto something extraordinary. Growing wild on these rocky slopes, a shrub blazes with the most brilliant red leaves he's ever seen. Not flowers, mind you, but leaves so bright they look like they're on fire. The local people call it Flor de Nochebuena, the flower of Christmas Eve. Spanish priests have been using it to decorate their churches for over 200 years. The Aztecs, before them, called it Quetzalcoatl and considered it sacred, a symbol of new life. But Joel sees something else. He sees a possibility. He takes cuttings, carefully wraps them, and sends them on a journey of thousands of miles back to his plantation in Greenville, South Carolina, where he keeps his own private greenhouses. Now here's where it gets interesting. Joel isn't just collecting a pretty plant. He's about to accidentally launch an entire industry. Back in his South Carolina greenhouses, Joel nurtures these Mexican transplants. He learns how to propagate, multiply, and keep them alive in a completely different climate. And then he starts giving them away. He sends plants to his friend John Bartram in Philadelphia. John sends one to Robert Buist, a nurseryman who sees these scarlet beauties at a flower show and thinks, people will pay for these. In 1829, Buist began selling them under their scientific name, Euphorbia pulcherrima, meaning the most beautiful spurge. That's quite a mouthful, but within a few years, something simpler catches on. People start calling them poinsettias, named after Joel Poinsett himself. Think about this moment. A plant that grew wild in Mexico for centuries, used by Aztecs and Spanish priests, suddenly gets an English name and becomes something entirely new. It's no longer just a Mexican tradition, it's becoming an American one. But the real magic happens decades later. In the early 1900s, a family in California named Eke started growing poinsettias, not as cut flowers, but as whole potted plants. They perfect the timing, figuring out exactly how to get these plants to blaze red right around Christmas. And it works, it really works. Today, in just 6 weeks every year, Americans buy roughly 70 million poinsettias. That's about one plant for every 5 people in the entire country. The wholesale value? Over $250 million from a single diplomat's cuttings in 1828. December 12th isn't just any day. In 2002, Congress officially declared it National Poinsettia Day, honoring the anniversary of Joel Poinsett's death in 1851. The same man who brought these plants to America, the same botanical enthusiast who couldn't resist taking those cuttings on a Mexican hillside. Every time you place a poinsettia on your table, every time you see those red leaves brightening a December room, you're connected to Joel's moment of wonder on that Mexican hillside, to his patient work in those South Carolina greenhouses. For 200 years, a plant has been traveling across borders and becoming something that says Christmas to millions of people. From a wild shrub to a Christmas icon, all because one person noticed its beauty and decided to share it. One diplomat, one plant, 70 million reasons to celebrate. Before you go, think about this. Your family has traditions that started just like Joel's poinsettias, with someone who noticed something beautiful and decided to share it. Maybe it was your grandmother's recipe that now defines your holidays. Perhaps it was a decoration your parents brought from another country. Maybe it's a song someone sang to you when you were small. Have you written those stories down? Do your children know how your family traditions began, who started them, and why they matter? These aren't just memories. They're the legacy that makes your family unique. Your grandchildren won't just inherit your traditions. They'll inherit the stories behind them, but only if you preserve them now. What small moment of beauty did someone in your family notice and decide to keep? That's a story worth telling. That's a treasure worth saving. If stories like this spark something in you, if you want to discover how small moments created lasting traditions, join the History Sparks community. Subscribe to this channel, because every single day, we uncover another story that shaped the world we live in. Another moment when someone saw beauty and changed everything. Hit subscribe, and tomorrow we'll explore another moment when curiosity created magic.